Okay, first of all, the 21:9 aspect ratio, which you can force in your settings, and I'll show you how. Even without a widescreen monitor, you can actually enable this, which helps you to see way more on the sides of your screen, which ties into the next point very well. So this is actually a pretty mandatory thing to do, even if you don't have a widescreen monitor. I don't have one myself. And next up, the second point. The two teams of the 3v3 arena matches have rotated FOVs, and here's what that means. Okay, here you can see a very basic illustration of how the FOV differences work in game. The arrow indicates in which direction your camera is looking. So in this case, the blue team is looking upwards in this way, like in this direction right here. This is upwards for the blue team, and this is red. This is upwards for the red team. What does that mean? Whenever you have someone on your very far right or far left side of your screen, you can see them and they can't see you. Very important to know, incredibly unintuitive to learn, but if you don't know this, you will get hit by things that you think should never hit you. Point number 3. There are 3 different types of CC, which are split into tiers. Tier 1, Stagger, which is split into 2 subclasses, which is Soft Stagger and Hard Stagger. Tier 2, which is Knockdowns and Knockups. And Tier 3, which is Hard CC, which are things like stuns, freezes, shocks, for example. All 3 of those tiers also have their equivalents in super armors, meaning if your ability is a Tier 2 super armor, you will not be crowd controlled by staggers or knockdowns. Little bonus tip, if you hover over an ability and press Alt, you can see its PvP version, which oftentimes shows you, if you actually have a super armor on your skill. Speaking of CC, let's talk about Soft Stagger. Soft Stagger is very easily avoided as it doesn't require a super armor per se, but an action. That means even just auto attacking will make you avoid Soft Stagger CC, like Blaster's machine gun, for example. And lastly, for this video, the fire in each team's base does percentage current health damage. That means the less health you have, the less damage it deals, and on top of that, you cannot die from the fire. So pushing into the enemy fire to fight them inside of it while you are at low health would be a good plan. Same goes for range classes that can just hide in the fire while in low health, obviously, and shoot people outside of it, forcing them to join you in your little sauna. And to be honest, guys, I lied. I have one more little tip for you. After gaining access to PvP at around level 26, you can put the entire arena UI below your minimap to be able to change builds and queue up for games from anywhere. You don't have to stand near the PvP board at all. So no more standing around. And that is it for the video today. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was very fun talking about these things. There's a lot more things to talk about, to be honest. I just wanted to have this as a little like intro session for people to just want to get into it, because there's a couple things that you won't learn until someone tells you. So that being said, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so. You can always change your mind if you don't like it here. And see you in the next one. Peace.